Hello, everyone. My name is David, and I'm here to present the Apple case assignment presentation that me, Alex, Shannon, and Mario have worked on. Now, briefly, just to mention the case analysis, the Apple representation, Apple is viewed as a forward-thinking, innovative, and creative front firm with a lower public opinion of being personable, transparent, or ecologically conscious, with a series of breakthrough products that offer unique, innovative, integrated consumer experiences. They changed the personal, electronics, telecom, computer, and media industries. Apple became the most valuable publicly traded firm in August 2012, with a market value of $623 million, and has amassed the largest cash reserves of any publicly traded corporation. In industries where most competitors have single-digit margins, it consistently obtains net margins of above 20%. The most valuable brand. Apple was named the most valuable brand of all time in 2015, with a valuation of $145 million. When compared to other industry players such as Dell, IBM, HP, Sony, and Intel, data shows that Apple regularly outperforms with industry turnover nearly double the rate. Apple's popularity, along with its just-in-time supply chain, results in ambitious times tables in order to achieve predicted sales. For example, for the first 3 months, the iPhone 5 sold at a rate of 3.7 million units each week. It was also offered from 240 mobile phone operators in 100 countries. The creation and production of the Apple iPhone. The Apple iPhone was designed and manufactured by over 150 different companies. Apple understands that any disruption in the supply chain could result in a loss of profits and market share at any time. Apple was named the world's best supply chain for numerous years between 2010 and 2013. According to research and consultancy from Gartner, before being moved to a new master's category due to its supply chain's continued superiority, companies all around the world look to Apple as an example because of its unrivaled supply chain strategy. It is thought that one of the fundamental reasons for its success is Apple's decision to outsource the majority of its production. Apple's most dependent suppliers. Apple is reliant on 10 suppliers, and their engineers collaborate closely with vendors to improve manufacturing techniques and technologies. New tooling was created to cut the MacBook's ununibody shell. Competitors typically had to wait for crucial components due to Apple's emphasis on exclusivity and large volume of purchases. Apple is reliant on the treatment and positioning provided by their suppliers. They maintain their relationship with suppliers by paying them in advance to ensure that predicted demand is met through the yield of the facility. Apple's future goals. Apple, understandably, wants to boost profitability and rates of return to stockholders. Apple is the market's leader. Their ability to acquire the production method from other competitors with cash on hand is an unhealthy and long-term unsustainable choice. Actions. By reviewing Apple's business strategy, alternative activities that can improve the company's long-term health and financial commitment can be developed, starting with DMAIC Six Sigma project orientation. They can also contribute to Apple's overall long-term growth and value by focusing on sustainability and a triple P methodology, understanding the parameters of design, quality, and what they may do to increase the offshored workload while also broadening the range of potential target markets. They might redefine capacity and production targets by reevaluating the demand estimates. What's next for Apple? Although Apple's success is undeniable, they may not be able to maintain it in the long run unless they make major changes to their operation management. Shareholders are looking for returns on earnings that are proportional to the risks they are taking with the company. To secure capital accrual, it is best to rebuild long-term initiatives. Apple shares should be retained until a sufficient review of how their future strategies will provide stock and shareholder returns is completed. Now, speaking about some of the Apple strengths, they are very strong with their competitiveness, their resources, and their performance. Almost every year, new models are released, new items are constantly discussed, and the hype attracts people from all over the world. This method provides users with something new and fresh every year, satisfies customers, and keeps Apple relevant around the world. Apple's supply chain is extremely strong and has been designed to be one of the most efficient in the business, if not the most efficient. Apple's global footprint has also been established and appears to be almost permanent, indicating that the company will never be obsolete. Apple's brand equity is extremely powerful and well known in the cell phone business around the world. Apple's products, such as the iPhone, iPad, and iMac computers, or the Mac computers, have been extremely popular throughout the last decade, and they have yet to lose their dominance in the electronic business. And like all things have a weakness. Apple's weaknesses, in particular, are under delivering consumer trust. Apple releases new iPhones on a regular basis, like I said, but in the last 5 years, models have largely remained unchanged, with the exception of improved camera quality and battery life. Consumers who pay nearly $1,000 for a phone are dissatisfied with the lack of innovation in newer models, especially given in recent price hikes. In 2018, lawsuits were brought against Apple over what was nicknamed Batterygate by the media, in which it was confirmed that the company purposely slowed down older models of phones via software updates to encourage people to upgrade to new iPhones. They paid $113 million to settle the lawsuit in 2020. This harmed their reputation with customers who anticipate a high-quality product that would last for years. Now, some of the threats that Apple faces: missed financial targets, unrelenting supply chain issues, and competitor products. Apple missed the Wall Street Journal sales prediction in October 2021, and its stock price has dropped every time fresh information about the firm is released, such as Tim Cook's statement that supply chain troubles cost the company $6 billion, or the release of the Q3 sales statistics. Since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, Apple has had trouble finding external vendors who can supply the parts they need. The issue appears to have no end in sight, since the iPhone 13 is experiencing release date delays due to a chip shortage. Consumers are enthusiastic by the new, extremely advanced Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3, a folding touchscreen phone, and Apple's consumers may be willing to abandon their Apple commitment and switch over to Samsung. Samsung is offering a Black Friday promotion that shaves $300 off the price of the phone, and it includes free headphones as well. It is a great competitor for the Apple iPhone 13 due to its reduced price and positive consumer feedback. The opportunities that Apple has are their brand loyalty that they continue to maintain and the future that technology holds. When Apple makes a product announcement and teases potential rumors, they usually go viral. When you combine this with Apple's 90% customer retention rate, you have a big number of devoted customers who will continue to buy the latest iPhone and brag about it on social media. This is only the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the possibilities. Apple has the opportunity to grow the percentage of loyal customers by listening to what they have to say and continuing to impress them while introducing more new products to the market. New technology such as artificial intelligence and higher gadget processing rates will allow Apple to continue to thrive in the technology business, increasing earnings and putting them in a good long-term market position. Apple has the potential to expand beyond its new products, such as the Apple Watch and AirPods, and into something more revolutionary. And that is the end of the presentation. Thank you so much for listening. Hopefully you guys learned a little bit more about Apple and the whole situation they're in as well currently. And have an amazing day. Thank you.